Hey, welcome back, Eastern Carolina. I hope you guys had a great weekend. We had plenty of events going on, whether you were at a fall event or you were getting that seafood on. Man, there was some great food out there to be had. Now, if you missed out, that's all right. Mark your calendar for next year. We've also got coming up next weekend the Mum Festival, so plenty of activities to enjoy as we move forward. Here's a look at satellite radar cross region. They had some snowfall in Denver. I've got family in Denver, Colorado. They had that over this weekend. Can't say the same for us, man. It was beautiful here across Eastern Carolina as we went out to Morehead City. Here's a look at the clouds kind of rolling across the region. In general, high pressures up to the north, so that kind of presses out the clouds for those living up in the northeast, but it's also keeping them slightly warmer. As we head through tonight, the calm winds is actually going to allow a little bit of fog to settle in inland. After that dissipates, we'll have beautiful clear skies for Monday morning. But by the time the evening rolls around, we could see a few more clouds rolling back in. What you're going to see here is basically high pressure leaving us, so that's going to leave the sea breeze to do its justice. Whether that gives us a shower or not by the time Tuesday rolls around, so questionable, but I'm not going to complain. We've had Elaine out there doing her rain dance. I'll have to show you I'm not that good at it. She's better at the footwork. I'll show you that later on. But here's a live view over Ocracoke right now. Beautiful conditions. You can see the sky, clouds passing by. There's really nothing to complain about. Even the water's absolutely calm out there. Now, I can't say the same for those north of Ocracoke. When you look at Hatteras up to about Duck, NC12, we're still seeing this northeasterly wind. There's nothing different there. We've seen that all weekend, between 20 to 30 miles per hour for those up to the northeast, and that's because of that high pressure. That'll slowly move away. And then, unfortunately, say goodbye to our nice weather. The humidity creeps back up. By the time Wednesday rolls around, we see the showers. Here's a look at the disturbance. We're keeping an eye on this. It's going to bring some rainfall into Texas, Florida. Us, not really the case, but we'll keep an eye on this depression. This is actually going to form as we head mid to late next week. We'll see this really starting to form. You can already start to see some rotation slightly there, but just showers and storms organizing as we head through the next 48 hours. So potentially seeing that depression by the time Wednesday rolls around. Here's a look at your drought monitor. This is why I keep harping on it. We're in the severe category. Next, we're heading to extreme. This updates every Thursday, so we'll keep you posted on what the Climate Prediction Center has to say. We'll see some rainfall through Wednesday. There it is back on the board, but not a whole lot of rainfall. It's more so if that cold front pushes enough moisture our way and doesn't squash all the rain totals by the time it gets to us. Same concept into this weekend. The Mum Festival's this weekend, so keeping an eye on rainfall. It's like a 30% chance right now, so I'm not totally convinced. Here's like your full moon for this new month we're tracking. The full moon also being a super moon. It's going to go into a lunar perigee. What is that? Well, it's basically when it gets really close to the earth, it increases gravity. So if you've had headaches lately, maybe your eyes are super sensitive to light, that's basically what's happening there. Or maybe you're just lacking the sleep. Hey, we've all been there. Here's a look at the when to see it though. Monday night into Tuesday, it peaks. It's that orangish moon. Make sure you snap a photo. If you do get a good photo, it's always hard with your phone, but if you got one of those telescopes like Donnie has, snap a photo, send it to us. Just go to our Chime In on our WCTI news page and then send it to us, and we'll show that on our viewer photos in the morning. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. Low 80s through much of this week. Wednesday, the rain rolls in. It's about a 90% chance, so we'll all get a nice dose of rainfall there. Thursday into Friday, questionable how long it really sticks around. Thursday, I'm not totally convinced. I think it returns more so on Friday. Thursday, staying over our coastline. And then by the time you head into Friday, Saturday, you see the temperature starting to drop back down. That's starting to resemble fall here. We really need some cold overnight lows if we want to see any type of fall foliage in our neck of the woods. Typically, that doesn't happen for us until about November, but hey, wishful thinking. We'll cross our fingers. We're already starting to see the fall foliage over there in western North Carolina. So if you have some vacation time, looks like you're heading over to western North Carolina for a great